UDA party, we are a democratic party. And that is why the other time when you saw I had differences with our party leader on the issue of the finance bill, we sat and we agreed that democracy must be allowed to flourish in the party. And that's why I did not resign from the party, nor a party position as the deputy chair. And that's why I want to say clearly that I'm still the deputy chair for UDA, and I'm not about to go anywhere. And I already say that I'm going to vie for one of the biggest seats in UDA. I'm going to vie not more than number 3 in rank and file in the UDA party. And I'm preparing myself as an alternative leader from this region, because I think our leaders are not ready to take the mantle and face the national politics. If we are still talking about home and regional politics and we want to continue moving around with the domestic parties, we don't want to go into the major party and fight for a space within there, then we are not ready to lead. And me as Panyako, I'm going to take that void that's being left in UDA. I want to assure all members joining UDA that I am the national deputy chair in charge of programs, and one of the main programs is to recruit members. Every member who joins the UDA has equal rights to vie for any seat, to contest for anything, and let no one tell you that somebody somewhere is sitting somewhere, he's going to bring a candidate and take to Nairobi to vie for a national position. Leadership is about you yourself, thinking that you have the calling to serve the people. But those who are sitting some corners and saying that they'll present candidate to the national election in December are cheating themselves. Because we are here and we are ready to take the mantle. We will not sleep on the job. I can assure those joining UDA that they have equal rights, they have everything, they will vie, they will vote, and we welcome them. On the issue of what I hear is going on in the national party, I'm seriously behind the president, the party leader. When I talk about party matters, we don't talk about the president, we talk about party leader. I'm behind the party leader, clean up the headquarters, because we had issues at the headquarters. I'm a national executive board member, but I normally see NEC meeting and I've not been invited. These are some of the things that are eating the party, and we have to talk about it. I want to tell the president, we are fully behind you, clean that party at the headquarters. If we don't do that, we are going to lose our party. At the same time, I want to tell the president or the party leader to balance between growing young leaders who could be battling with a lot of energy, running around. Do not kill them. Don't kill their stars. Bring them, guide them, rebuke them, but put them on the line. If our Secretary General has any issue, my prayer to the president or the party leader is, let us build this young man. Let us not dim his political career. Where he has gone wrong, tuweke kiboko. But tusiue mtoto kwa sababu amefanya nini? Amekosa. Mtoto wako akikosa nyumbani haui, una correct. So we want to nurture young politicians. And Malala is one of the young politicians around here. And I'm not going to allow anybody to dim or kill him prematurely. I will work with Malala. I will support him because the president gave him the mandate to run the party. I support the president, and I should support the political decision made by the president. But the other political, hiyo mambo ingine tunaweza ongea kwa forum ingine. Asanteni. Look at the biggest democracy in the world, India. How many political parties? Not more than 3. Look at America. How many political parties? 2. Plus the Tea Party. 3. Those are developed countries. What are briefcase parties people are putting in the pocket so that they go on the table? Let me tell you for free. Mto mkubwa sisi walia usema hawezi uweka maji kwa mto kadogo. We in UDA, we are the main political party. And in 2032, I want to be very clear. UDA will produce a presidential candidate. The presidential candidate for 2032 in Kenya will be UDA. Nobody else. And let me make it very clear. If our senior leaders will refuse to join UDA, I will be fighting to be the presidential candidate for UDA in 2032. Because we cannot leave any void. I'm able, I might be poor, I might not have the money, but I know my name resonates in every corner of this country. Let me win and they steal. But in 2032, if there is no lawyer who will be in UDA, a strong lawyer in UDA, I will be going for the presidential ticket for UDA. And watch my space in the coming election. I'm not going to vie for deputy chair. I'm going for one of the biggest positions in UDA party. And when I begin my campaign nationally, ndio mtajua nguvu nilizonazo za kisiasa.
Leo hii kwanza mimi naitwa Dr. Connie Lusweti, mwana UDA kamili, na leo niko hapa kwa mkutano ya UDA. Lakini jambo moja ningependa kusema ni kwamba UDA imetangaza kwamba tutakuwa na grassroots recruitment, then itakufuata na elections. Na sisi kama wana UDA tunataka party yetu ikuwe kubwa sana. Tunataka kwamba Kakamega UDA iwe party ambao ina usemi kuliko mapati zingine zote ambao ziko hapa Kakamega. Na pia tungependa hata hizi party zingine zote ziungane. Hatumaanishi kwamba tukisema wote waungane kwamba tunapigana ama tunalazimisha. Tunasema tu UDA ndio party kubwa ambao atatukombaka na president, na pia tunaomba watu wengi wakuje. Na mimi ningependa kusema hivi, hii UDA ni party ambayo iko just and fair. Hapa ni mahali rais amesema kwamba hata election itakuwa just and fair. So yote ambaye anataka kuja kwa mwanachama anakaribishwa. Yote ambaye anataka kuja atafuta hata kiti unakaribishwa. Hakuna maneno ati ulitoka juzi, ulitoka jana. Uko tu kwa party moja hii Kenya. Mwenye ameingia UDA na mwenye alikuwa UDA wote ni sawa. Haina tofauti. So mimi ningependa kuambia mama tunataka kuja kwa grassroots kule na tutataka kufanya recruitment. Tutataka kufanya recruitment hata ya youth. Na tuko na agenda kwa watu wa Kakamega. Maneno ya kukaa kwa fence tunataka tutoke. Tunataka kuwa pale mahali mkate kigawiwa, sisi pia pale tunakula mkate wetu, tena big share kama watu wa Kakamega. So tuingie, na unajua siasa inaenda na numbers. The more than people, the better they say. So sisi tukipigania kwamba tunataka tukue wengi kwa UDA, ni kwamba tunataka Kakamega tukienda kukaa chini hukule pia tuko na usemi kama Waluya, hata si Kakamega peke yake, Waluya in general tuwe na usemi watu wa Western kwamba tunataka hii na hii ndio namba zetu. Hakuna haja kudanganyana kwamba tutapewa kiti kubwa na wewe hauna numbers. So tuna support rais wetu William Samoei Ruto. Sisi tumeshaanza grassroots election. Mimi kibinafsi niko na convince wa mama na wengi wanakuja, na muomba tu hapa chia kuwa tayari kutuvalisha makofia. Kwa sababu ndakuletea namba na ununue kofia za kutosha. Kwa hayo machache ningependa kusimamia.
Acha Panyako amalizie.
Panyako.
No. Habari zenyu? Kwa majina naitwa Dennis Muhanda. Mimi ndio chairman. Rais alisema tuitwe interim. But mimi ndio chairman wa Kakamega County kwa chama cha UDA. Nimefurahia sana kwa sababu leo kutoka kwa constituencies zetu tumekuwa tukiendelea na registration of party members. Tumefurahia sana, wananchi wamejitokeza. Sasa hii namba zimeendelea kuongeza katika chama chetu cha UDA. Tunang'ang'ana vilivyo na nafurahia sana wananchi wametusupport. Sisi hatuongelei vitu zingine, tunaongelea tu watu waingie kwa chama ili chama iweze kunawiri, ili by 2027 our target was 500,000 to 600,000 membership. Kwa sababu tumeamini ya kwamba tukiregister watu wengi katika chama itasaidia chama ili kiweze kuwa na nguvu zaidi vile uchaguzi nakuja. Na pia ningependa kuambia wananchi na wanachama wa UDA kwamba kutakuwa na uchaguzi tarehe 5 Disemba. Mujitokeze kama unataka kuania kitu chochote, hata kama unataka kuwa chairman katika hii chama chetu cha UDA, ukuje ujitokeze. Ukuje unisaidie kazi yenye nafanya registration, to register watu katika chama, kwa sababu wananchi ndio watapiga kura and it will be electronic bila rais alisema. Asanteni.
Chairman, swali moja.
Yeah.
Na hapa sana. Mande wa kuna mkutano kati ya ranking members of the party. Had this been talking about the other party holding one of the UDA members, the senator, Raila, talking about defending even one of the people party court, maybe as a chairman, about sanity in the party in this particular region. In the days, is party, what is your
Kwa haya sitaongea sana kwa sababu mkubwa wangu wako hapa bwana Seth Panyako ambaye ndio national vice chair, but ndajibu hivi kwamba sisi kama watu wa chama cha UDA tunaomba tutake vyama zenye zinaitwa briefcase parties. Si ati tunamkosea heshima Musalia Mudavadi, si ati tunamkosea heshima bwana Moses Wetangula, lakini tunataka tuunde chama ambaye itakuwa na nguvu zaidi. Wote tukue on the table. Nataka tukue na national party. Si ati party yenye unakuwa secretary general anatoka community yako, treasurer ni mama yako, chairman ni senje yako, na hiyo vitu zote hatutaki tukue hivyo. Nataka tuingie katika chama cha UDA ili wote tukue kwa meza ya kugawana ile keki ambayo inakuja inatoka kwa wananchi.
Chairman,
One of the most important functions of a political party is to enable one to go to the table to bargain.
Yes.
And that's how Kina Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi have those positions, because they head parties.
Yes.
Even the past. Then why will you then ask them to drop those parties? Because that means that they will not be able to bargain.
I want to tell you something. If we register more members in UDA, we will have control of this party called UDA. What I just want is membership. What we are telling even Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, bring those members you are saying you have. Bring them in one party. Let us be on the table and share our cake, this national cake together. Because if we are coming, if all of us will come with small parties, we can't even ascend to leadership. Let us fight in this party, the ruling party, the party that has more membership in this country. Yes. Yeah.
One bit in Russia.
Yeah.
Remember what happened in 2014-15?
Yes.
When parties folded
Yes.
from Jubilee. What happened?
What happened?
People
We have what I want Kenyans to understand, that UDA party is a democratic party. We have evolved. What happened in the past during Moi's era or any other person's era, don't blame it on the current. We have evolved. It is now a young leadership. People like Seth, Panyako, who is here, the national vice chair, you know, he's a no-nonsense person. He will not allow anything to happen. People like Cleophas Malala, who is up to the task. And we are pushing more leadership to come to the party. Do you know why the president chose the Aluya to be the Secretary General? Because he wanted all of us to come on the table so that we can share that cake, the national cake.
We have leaders who have fought for multi-party, like, the national people and all that. Don't you think you're still taking us back for one single party where you used to have one party?
No, we are not taking it.
Because again, when you're talking of democracy, actually democracy gives space or rather liberty to other parties to be formed.
What we are saying,
This is the biggest democracy in the world.
what we are
This is
saying,
India, the
What-
biggest democracy.
what
How
we-
many parties? How many political parties?
what we are saying,
Look at America. How many political parties? These are personal political parties for personal gains. They have nothing to do with the welfare of the Kenyans. Let me answer this question.
generally, we are not forcing anybody. We are persuading them, showing them a course. I think that's the democracy, madam, you are asking about. We were persuading them to come to this big river, a small river to come to the big river, like the way my seniors said. Yeah.
Recently, Senator Khalwale said members of ANC, for the Kenya and other parties that are likely to fold and join UDA will not be eligible for election in December because their parties will be still, the smell of their parties will be still around. So that again is likely to deter these members from folding their
Okay, let me. That is unnecessary from a senior person like the senator, because we are registering new members every day. In fact, as of now, we have registered more than 10,000 just last week. We are sending returns to the head office of UDA, to the headquarters. We are registering more members. You can even try it now by pressing *509 hash. You will be automatically, the procedure will just follow. Then you become a member of UDA. So what Mheshimiwa Khalwale, with all the respect I have, let him not confuse the common mwananchi. If you fold your party and come to a party, we will negotiate with you, because we respect your party also. We respect that you have your party. Whatever small, that briefcase, we will listen to you and we'll see where to accommodate you, because we need everybody in the party. That's why I was saying, madam, we are persuading these people to join the party. We are not forcing them. It is not a must. If they want to keep their briefcase running around with them, we wish them well.
All right.
I wanted to say the following, that we are the ones given the mandate to register members. The other team is not registering anybody. What they only do is to go and sit at the Honorable Khalwale's home and drink tea. But I have more than 10,000 membership I have registered. Those are the new membership we are registering. If we are registering members into the party and the others are not doing it, who is now the imposter? According to you, who is the imposter? If I'm registering more membership into the party, who is the imposter? I've registered, you can confirm from the SG, I've registered more than 10,000 as at now. and our target is 500,000.
Thank you very much. I have called you today here to address the issue of raid by NEMA and police officers on Friday on the business premises of Kakamega businessmen, in the pretext that they were controlling noise and excessive vibrations. Therefore, I want to address this issue of what happened on Friday. What happened on Friday was barbaric, was unlawful, was illegal, was unconstitutional, and was actually something you classify as a gang of criminals organized within the government to harass the businessmen of Kakamega. We know very well that what happened on Friday was targeting one particular hotel politically, trying to instigate political moves against a business enterprise on what used to happen to Agina Kashakwa and President William Ruto when they were in Jubilee. We cannot bring such things in Kakamega town to fight political wars targeting one hotel. I want to apologize on behalf of the businessmen in Kakamega that it is just one hotel that made your businesses to be raided. I'm saying this because Legal Notice number 61 of 2009 that governs or gives regulations on management of excessive noise and vibrations is very clear under rule number 25. And I want to take this time to go through that rule number 25 on what is required before any NEMA officer comes to your premise. There are certain provisions of the law that must be followed that are captured in this Legal Notice number 61 of 2009. And when you look at rule number 25, it is very clear. It says that where an environmental inspector has reasonable cause to believe that any person emitting or is likely to emit noise or excessive vibrations in any area in excess of the maximum permissible levels or is likely to cause annoyance, the environmental inspector may, with the approval of the Director General, in consultation with the relevant legal agency, serve an improvement notice on that person in the form prescribed in the 10th schedule, directing all or any or all of the following. Now, what is key here, that a notice shall be served on that person. I want to know, NEMA should come out clearly and tell Kenyans, is there any of those hotels and clubs in Kakamega that had been previously been served with any notice? Is there any hotel or club in Kakamega that had been told, these are the levels of your noise, these are the levels of vibrations, we want you to reduce these levels, and those hotels and clubs did not adhere to? I can tell you for free, there is no single hotel, there is no single club that had received any previous notice from any officer of NEMA. And I'm saying this was purely political witch hunt meant to frustrate one hotel. And vile wanasema kwa Kiswahili, mteko wa panya ushika waliomo na wasiokuwemo. Because if you are a government official, you must work within the law. Even the Constitution of Kenya, Article 47, stipulates very clearly that where an administrative action is supposed to be taken against a Kenyan citizen, that Kenyan citizen has a right to be given reasons why that adverse administrative decision is to be taken against that Kenyan. And that Kenyan has a right to defend himself. So I want NEMA to come out clearly. I know that this man who has come as the regional director of NEMA is from my land in Malava. And if it's being used politically, either at the national level or a local platform, to interfere with the business of Kakamega because of one hotel which I will not mention, let me tell him that he is now stepping direct in the fire. We will deal with him. Kenya is not a banana republic. We must respect the rule of law. These are men and women who are aching alive, who have created employment, who are working so that they can be taxed, and those taxes go to pay those group of gangs from NEMA who are operating like criminals. They earn salaries from these people they are chasing and disturbing their businesses. They went ahead, chased everybody from their businesses. Some of the businesses have been looted, and we believe that those purporting to be Nema people had groups of gang behind them. When they have chased the owners of and the operators of those clubs and hotels, they leave the doors open, and then the gangs, the looters, organized by Nema, go in and loot everything. Businessmen on a Friday lost in excess of 30 million in Kakamega town, and we can't allow this to continue. We did not form this government to frustrate Kenyans. Yes, everybody must respect the rule of law, but we will not allow some individuals to use government institutions to frustrate Kenyans who are doing their legal business. When you talk about residential areas, how do you talk about hotels along Mumias Road from the roundabout? Golf operated, and there was live band in golf. No one went to golf. Golf was not a meeting noise. Don't we have people sleeping in golf? Kwa nini hawakwenda golf? I'm also told there is one Indian who has made the CBD of Kakamega his home, and is the one paying Nema people, plus the political influence, to come and frustrate businessmen within Kakamega. Let me make it very clear. There is no Kenyan who can do business in Jakarta or anywhere New Delhi in India, in the city center, and chase Indians. We will not allow foreigners to come to our land and dictate what to do in this country. Law must be followed. We will not allow Midland to pay and bribe Nema people to frustrate businessmen within Kakamega town. We want the governor of Kakamega to call those Nema people and to call a meeting with the businessmen to tell the businessmen we want a clear definition of what is CBD and what is residential area. There is no way Midland can come and stay opposite the governor's office and call that one a residential place, and is the one paying Nema. We can't allow that. This is our country. It's not a banana republic. If the government will not move Midland from the town, then they should move the businessman. We will move him. Tutahamisha yeye. Kama serikali haitahamisha Midland, sisi tutahamisha yeye, kwa sababu anaishi katikati ya mji wa Kakamega. Mtu hawezi kutoka India huko New Delhi, Jakarta, akuja hapa Kakamega town kuanza kuhonga watu wa Nema, kukuja kuangamiza wafanyabiashara wa Kakamega. This is our land, we are independent. Hatutakubali. Hatutakubali kabisa. Mimi najua hawa watu wa Nema walilipwa na huyu Muhindi anaitwa Midland. Na mimi nawaambia Midland, hapo ni CBD. Mnataka vijana wafanye kazi, waweke talanda. Hii talanda wataweka namna gani kama unafukuza CBD? Mnataka vijana waimbie wapi? Mnataka waonyeshe talanda wapi? Hii Kakamega ni yetu bwana. Hatujali kama mtatuua na hawa wakina Midland, sisi watu wa Kakamega tuko tayari. Kama serikali haitatu protect, we will protect ourselves. Asanteni.
Maybe talking over Joseph, I would really want to get your comments.
Now you want to fix me. Now you see this thing wanted almost to na mzitapu hiyo acha nini na hiyo ni domestic funga kwanza. Unajua hiyo kitu ili nipeleka bio sana. Sasa unataka kunipeleka huko tena. Si unajua. Ndio ajana nayo. Sasa nikiongea mimi nitafunguka na nikifunguka itaribu maneno. Na kuambia kwamba mko tayari niseme. Huyu mjamaa anaitwa Midland. Ade Ramesh. Unajua amefunga baka barabara ya serikali. Amefunga barabara, ameweka gate na hakuna kitu county government inafanya. Barabara ile inatoka pale Friends inapita nyuma ya Brandis Hotel inaenda paka roundabout, amefunga. Kwani mtu binafsi anaweza funga namna gani barabara ya umma? Alafu huyo mtu anasema hapo ni residential area. Amefunga barabara, ameweka chuma, ameweka gate. Tunataka hiyo barabara ifunguliwe mara moja. Mimi naambia governor, hiyo barabara nakupa siku 7, hiyo barabara ifunguliwe mara moja, ama nitakwenda hapo na watu wa Kakamega tutafungua hiyo barabara.